Once again, Cataclysm Ace here, back with another Gears commentary. Today is going to be Gears of War, and the main subject I want to touch on is going to be coming back from a loss. The reason I'm uploading this is because I think a lot of what gets people to lose is they're really far down in kills and they think, you know, we're never going to pull this back. We're way too far down. No matter how much coordination we have, there's no possible way that we're ever going to come back from this. And this video proves otherwise. Now, in Brothers to the End, which I'm playing with my cousin Slick Sticks 2D, formerly Dirty Pinky and formerly El Stinky Pinky, we are down. If you have ever played Brothers to the End, you know it's only 10 kills. Technically it's 12 because you get 10 respawns plus the 2 spawns you start with. So overall it's 12 kills, but you have 10 respawns. So if you were to be down, you know, 5 or 6, most of the time you would get the idea, crap, like these guys have beat us the entire game. There's no way we're going to pull this back. No way at all. But starting off this match, we did a lot of dumb things. For example, you'll see right here, I start shooting the guy that mantles my cousin, but in the background you see the guy charging Torque, and I get stuck with Torque. Yeah, not really the best thing to do. 3, 2, 1, and in comes me once again to die. Because I'm going in, this is a very bad idea. I'm waiting for my cousin right now. Normally you don't want to rush into a 2v1 situation, even though he probably got killed outside or near the incendiaries. And basically I just want to tell you that you can come back from a big loss. I'll let the rest of this play out and you can see how it is. In the meantime, I want to talk about another subject. Recently, as you know, I've got most of my subs, which isn't a lot, but I've gotten most of my subs from Call of Duty. I really liked Call of Duty. I liked helping people get better at it because I was a pretty good Call of Duty player. I was actually pretty good, if I do say so myself. Not to be cocky or nothing, but all the better to, you know, try to teach people how to play better because I can give my play style and help people out that way. But I lost interest in Call of Duty back when Modern Warfare 3 came out. I played it for a little while and then I went back to Gears. Gears has always been a big interest of mine. I've always wanted to be good at Gears because the skill required to play Gears, you can't just pick up a controller and do dirty damage with Gears. You have to play it for a little bit, understand how everything works in order to truly play it to its full potential. And as you can see, another dumb thing, I passed the guy without even looking at him, and I died. And then Stinky Pinky died as well. So, you know, as you can see, we're getting down quite a bit. We're already 3 down. We'll continue to drop. But back to my interests. So when I came back from my long break, I introduced my Gears and my Halo. And
we got a big plus sign.
Essentially, I've always been a really big Halo fan. Ever since Halo 2, I hold to this day my belief that Halo 2 was the best first-person shooter I've ever played in my life. I really wish they didn't take off the Xbox Live support for Xbox games, just regular Xbox, not the 360, because it was one of my favorite games to play. It really was.
Oh yeah.
If not the favorite game of all time for me. So I was really disappointed in that, but essentially I'm the kind of person that doesn't really play a prequel once the sequel comes out. I know it's a weird thing. If nobody likes Gears 3, they're going to go back to Gears 2, etc., etc. If nobody likes Halo Reach, they're going to go back to Halo 3. Well, that's not the case with me. Once I play a sequel, it's something weird in my bones. I just don't like playing. I just don't like downgrading to go back to a game that I've already, you know, played. When a newer one comes out, I feel like the newer one is the more socially accepted. So, once, you know, Halo 3 came out, I stopped playing Halo 2, which was saddening because Halo 3 was not anywhere near the quality of Halo 2, and Halo Reach is not anywhere near the quality of Halo 3 in my opinion. The fact of armor abilities is just retarded, and they're making Halo 4, but they still have armor abilities. Tell me how that works, because Halo Reach is supposed to be a prequel to all the Halos. So if in Reach they had armor abilities, Halo 1 they didn't. They got rid of the armor abilities for the Spartans. And now they're bringing them back in the future? That makes no sense whatsoever. But, you know, that's not my place to judge. But essentially what I want to say is, you can come back, now that I'm off my rant. Let's get back to the video. And you see right now, I am down 5 kills. So they have their 2 spawns, and I'm like, you know what, I missed, so let's fucking hump the shit out of this guy. Yeah. Now, a big factor in coming back from a far down loss is making them angry. So if you throw their emotions off whack and they're like, oh, you know, they get comfortable, they think they're not gonna lose, that's the point where you want to hump them. You want to teabag them. It's a trash move, and it's disrespectful, but in the same sense, you're playing a game to win, or you're playing a game to have fun, but I play to win. So I make them angry, try to throw their emotions off so maybe they'll screw up, and as you can see, we are now tied. Me and Stinky coordinated enough, we're smart enough to come back from a 5-point deficit, and we're gonna win. Simply for the fact that, you know, there's a stall a little bit here. I probably should have thrown that at the guy. But there's a little bit of a stall here because we're kind of, okay, let's chill back. Let's win this. Let's think smart. At the same time, these guys were outside the entire time. And what made them lose this match is that they separated. Right now, they're both outside, both going around to the spawn that I'm looking at and rushing toward. Me and Stinky both have the door completely covered. So this is the point where that team probably should have either tried to push up or tried to push a different entrance. But what ended up happening is one guy goes around to the front while the other guy stays there. So I go protect the front, and I come back, and the guy that was at the door rushed inside to fight Stinky. So I end up rushing up behind him and killing him 2-on-1. Any chance you get an opportunity to do 2-on-1s in Brothers to the End or in any game type, 3-on-1s, in TDM, you know, all that, anytime you get the opportunity to do that, like right now I'm running away from that guy even though I know he's still there, and I'm like, oh, I hear something over here, this guy must have pushed in. So we're gonna rush forward, get the wide shot, he's getting shot from Stinky, he's not paying attention to me, and I take the kill for the 2-on-1, and now this guy's alone and we can 2-on-1 this guy again, so both Stinky and I push up for front, and it ends up winning the game. So what I want to say, what I've been trying to say this entire one without getting off into a rant, is 1, you can come back from any point loss that you want to, as long as you're coordinated enough with your team. And 2, I'm probably not going to be playing Gears a lot more. I'm going to be focusing on Halo Reach and improving my skill for Halo 4. So I got a couple nice Halo videos, Halo Reach videos for you. So if you're interested in that, stick around. But the game is over. If you enjoyed and you learned something, please hit the like button. It helps out so much.